let's get this party started. There we go. Ignore Reddit here. I was mainly peeking at a couple of things. But we'll be popping up ESO here in just a few seconds. Hopefully everybody's having a good rest of their day here. And there we go. And now that I don't look too horrible, there we go. Do 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 do. There we go, much better. Warm, but not too warm. There we go. Of course, I have the overlay turned off. I can't not have the overlay turned off because I'm a fucking idiot otherwise. Oh! And I almost forgot about drops. White Strix Mayhem, which means, if I remember correctly, yep, PvP Boni. Alrighty then. Had my pipe somewhere. Left, right. It's gone out of sight. Freaking oops. There it is, never mind. It was just hiding. Goose. Alright, we got that, we got this. You got like 80 gajillion fucking carts, you kinda have to smoke down what you got sometimes. Also, sometimes it's good and ideal to take a lighter and help get some of those things downward. Oh, it's goddamn. That'll do it. Usually, as far as that is concerned. So we'll go ahead and pop that. We'll go ahead and do this. And of course, there's nothing in there. But we still have this, though, so we'll go ahead and work down as much as we can, I guess. Much better. Go ahead and claim our Mimic Stones. Features. White Strix Mayhem. Ignore that. Let's have a chat with Sotha, to Sil of House Sotha.
The tribunal has been warned. They will make preparations in case the efforts here fail. I doubt that even they can weather the resulting storm if the worst comes to pass. As I calculated, your actions will determine the outcome of these events.
I'm assuming that's why you gave me a ring, Sil.
In part. Determining the possible consequences of disparate actions becomes easier when studying the primary catalyst. You have a tendency to fill that role in almost all situations. What happened after the Sapiarchs failed to attune the diamonds?
Well, we kinda had to make a couple of deals here. The good news is we were able to flip Vile and Mephala here. Vile's willing to let us get to the Crystal Tower at the very least. Mephala is giving us a maybe as far as attuning the diamonds are concerned.
A bold move. Still, I see the logic. Who better to send against their betrayer than the mortal who bested their plans at every turn? If Mephala agrees, you'll be able to assault the tower. I just wish I knew what Nocturnal hopes to accomplish.
Well, nothing too big, just planning to utilize the Crystal Tower and the power of the Sea Slode and the Sea Slode's Abyssal Pearls to remake reality in our own image. Just your standard typical God Tyrant stuff.
I'm not sure that's within the capability of the Crystal Tower, but if she uses my technique for siphoning life energy to supercharge the tower... An interesting application of the magic of the Abyssal Pearls. It could work, I suppose.
What do you mean?
If Nocturnal uses the life force of Nirn to increase the power of the Crystal Tower, she can then use the same technique to steal the energy of the Daedric princes as she invades their realms. Infinite connections, infinite power. Ingenious.
So, what's the plan to stop it?
Gather your companions and meet me in the Dreaming Cave. We must contact Vile and Mephala so you can enter the Crystal Tower. recover the heart of transparent law, and repair the tower crystal. That will require a burst of divine energy, though.
We'll need divine energy to repair the crystal.
Transparent law, the crystal at the top of the tower, is as much metaphysical as it is tangible. Only divine energy can reconnect the heart and make the crystal whole. Of course, Nocturnal is aware of this as well.
And why does that matter?
If
Because
Nocturnal performs the restoration and once again merges the heart with transparent law, her connection to the tower will become unbreakable. She truly will ascend to an infinite state of being.
And of course that's bad. For those of us playing the home game, what do you suggest I do, Syl?
You must enter the crystal tower and recover the heart. Then find a relic filled with divine energy and repair transparent law. Only then will the tower's innate defenses re-engage and repel Nocturnal's influence. In theory, anyway.
Alright, theory is almost always the more interesting of the two. Let's see how well it's going to apply in practice. Oh. To the main gallery at Kapora, and then to the Dreaming Cave. Or on the way to the Dreaming Cave, we'll be talking to the companions first.
Sidgets must be wine drinkers, because this ale they make tastes awful. I brought Lathan back, and what does Valsurin do? Sends me off without a word or a thank you. So when do we head out to assault the Crystal Tower? No one tells me anything around here.
We'll be heading down to the Dreaming Cave momentarily. Hopefully Vile and Mephala will honor their end of things.
I knew I could count on you. You're always straight with me. I appreciate that. Still, the last time I went off to fight a Daedric prince, there was a celebration. A party! This time it's... What? No, I didn't... And trust me...
Now that we got Darian here settled down, I'll be here. I believe the exact phrase is, "We who are about to die salute you." First things first, we got
Raz
Raz.
is impressed and truly frightened by the very strange sky.
Ah, here comes your friend now. Just remember, you were never here. The Conclave isn't fond of visitors.
For a place that doesn't like visitors, Raz thinks it's pretty busy, yes? Raz never had the urge to travel to Oblivion or visit a magically displaced island. But now Raz feels like the cat who caught the farmer's prized turkey. It is good to see you safe, my friend. Now, tell Raz you have a way to save Somerset.
Well, we got a plan, and it's all pretty much done as far as fine print is concerned. The only thing we gotta do is that it... other than that, it's actually gonna work out pretty well.
Raz knew that strange talking dog would lead you into trouble. Do you really think we can trust those Daedric princes? No, too late for that. Tell Raz the rest of your plan, yes?
Well, basically, once we get through with the help of the other two, we assault the Crystal Tower and stop Nocturnal. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, I suppose, is how it goes.
Foolish, but brave. Also very foolish. Raz has walked into certain death many times and emerged with his fur intact. Mostly. But Raz knows why you do this thing. Raz will not try to talk you out of this. He will instead give you happy news.
Alright. You have happy news, I hear. And what is that for those of us playing the home game?
Raz warned Queen Irene. She has promised to contact the leaders of the other alliances and assemble a mighty force to deal with this threat. Which brings us to the not-so-happy news.
Yeah, I was about to come to that.
The mighty force won't reach Somerset for quite some time. Oh, Raz could tell you about prevailing winds, unusual storms, and other factors beyond our control, but it amounts to the same thing. We're on our own, my friend.
Any plan you're coming with me? Any chance you'll be coming with me to the tower?
Not this time. Raz must go back and lead the divine prosecution in defense of Somerset. If the Crystal Tower keeps exploding, we will evacuate the island and save as many people as we can. May the luck of Joan and Jode be with you, my friend.
You were a terrific father to our daughter, Lathan. I'll never forget that.
You were always Elderway's hero, Val. I envied the way she looked up to you.
I'm sorry, Lathan. I should have been there with you, with her, at the end.
You were trying to save her. I know that. It was just... Damn it, we need to win this, Val.
Val and Lathan.
This shrine, Val and I built it for our daughter after she died. High elves don't bury their dead, but we needed something to remember her by. She loved climbing this tree before the illness took her. I forgot how beautiful it was.
I trust you'll be helpful in all
With
this.
the Psijic Order and my mistress Methala aligned toward a common goal, I'm feeling practically giddy with anticipation. But never fear. I'll re-establish contact with my prince when called upon to do so. The court offered me a purpose after my life lost its meaning. Our princes promised to remake the world, turn it into a better place, a paradise. And they were going to elevate the Altmer back to their status as gods. Suffering would come to an end.
I'm assuming that's not what Turnal still wants to do.
Not in the least. Remaking the world to eliminate death and disease is one thing. Destroying everything to turn yourself into a being of infinite power, well, that's something else entirely. Methala will see that and provide the help you need.
I'm fairly certain she probably will, but let's get through that. Talked about.
Things will never be the same between me and Lathan again. But I think we understand each other a little better now. Funny how the approaching end of the world has a way of putting everything into perspective.
Yeah, it kind of really does that for the first 8 or 10 times. You ready to do this?
I've been a member of the Psijic Order for more years than I can remember. But this is the first time since my daughter's illness that I've been truly frightened about what's to come.
So it's your first time facing the end of the world, huh?
The world ends all the time. It's just that I'm more accustomed to that being a personal event and not a shared experience. You have a way of instilling confidence, my friend. You're simple.
Alright, let's go.
Unbelievable. A spy in the Thalmor's midst. It's a good thing you were there to discover the culprit.
Talk to me when
Alright.
you're ready to proceed.
What do we do? Go ahead and deal with that here then. First things first. Talk to Gilladil.
There's really no such thing.
All those, and then...
This one.
And...
Unburden your...
What? So the seal let me in. How else am I supposed to lead you through the fields of regret into the Crystal Tower? Now, can we hurry this up, please? Nocturnal's not going to wait forever to tear reality apart, you know.
Of course.
To leave possessions with the zombie does not make you unplugged.
$8049. Deposit.
What? So the seal let me in.
No, thief. This one.
So the seal allowed Barbas to come to Artaeum so he can lead us to the Crystal Tower.
I wish the right master was...
I can't recall a time where the Sijic Order...
I've learned to trust my instincts over the years.
Alrighty then.
What do you require of a zombie fragrant?
What else here? More consumables. We're gonna grab out the XP scroll, then you. And now...
Azabi.
Dismissal.
This is the moment of truth. Once we begin, nothing can stop the rush to the grand conclusion. Make sure you have everything you need before I activate the Dreaming Cave.
I'm ready.
I'll lead you through the fields of regret to reach the Crystal Tower.
Hey, that dog just talked!
I can establish contact with Methala. She's ready to appear if you're willing to lower the defenses.
Oriandra, Valsarin, assist me. Let us open a path and not keep the Prince of Secrets waiting.
So the seal, the false god. I should have expected to see you.
Lady Methala, will you honor the agreement you made with this mortal?
I am always true to my word. Now, send forth a mortal who consistently avoids the tangles of my webs. We have much to discuss. You are strangely I can attune the diamond keys, but that won't be enough to keep you safe. I must turn the resolute diamonds into more than just keys. Two trivial concessions, nothing more. First, just as Vile sends his hound, I want 2 resolute diamonds. Imbue. Remember, if any of you stray too far from the protection of the resolute anchor, you'll be lost in the nothingness between realities. And know that I will be watching.
Can she do that? I hate being spied on.
Now it's my turn. Let me use the gift my master gave you, and I'll get you to the Crystal Tower.
Get the heart and restore the crystal known as transparent law. But remember, you'll need a relic of divine energy to accomplish that.
Lathan, promise me you'll keep them safe.
I promise, Val.
Oriandra, if I die saving the world, know that our brief time together has made me a better man.
What are you talking about?
Shh, 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 shh. It's all right to cry. I'll do my best to return to you. I promise.
What just happened? What's that crazy knight talking about? Sothasil personally requested our help to maintain your...
Sothasil needs Oriandra and me to help him maintain the connection from this end. But Lathan once wore the gray.
Heed Mafala's advice and keep your companions...
Let's go then.
I bet Nocturnal knows we're coming. So much for the element of surprise.
Where's Vile's hound? Has he abandoned us already?
I suppose I'm ready.
If Vile and his hound...
Boo!
Mother and homes. Nocturnal sends creatures into our realm. Not while farmers are not guard.
Where are you going, creature?
I promise to show you the way. There, follow that path. That's the way to the tower. Now, I have a realm to defend.
I don't think I like Argus very much.
Oh, fuck you! Fuck you! Fine! Fuck off now! Please, fuck off.
What a mess. And to think we're depending on the action. Nocturnal. I've never... Remember Mafala's warning.
Let's get the fuck in here and get this done and over with.
This place looks surprisingly intact.
The interior and the exterior of such places rarely coincide perfectly. I pity the sapiarchs that were present when Nocturnal unleashed this magic.
Let's go ahead and force this around and through here.
A dead end? Did we make a wrong turn?
Wait, tower. It's moving. Fascinating. It appears to be reconfiguring itself.
There we go. Now I can deal with all this crap.
Look at this place. Part of the ceiling has fallen in.
Yes, but what happened to the Shadow Sapiarchs? They were thick as crows on the lower levels.
Stay! Stay back!
Really? A walking volcano? Don't look at me. I never had a lot of luck.
don't know how you entered the tower, but you must get out of here.
She's still alive. We have to help her.
No, stay back. The relic that protects me, it's failing. You can't help me.
She's right. Look how she's starting to fade.
Please,
oh dear.
before I'm lost, tell me, what happened? I deserve to know why the tower has done this.
Okay, Nocturnal's taking control of the Crystal Tower. How do we ascend it from here?
Nocturnal? So I am to die as a pawn in some game played by a Daedric prince? I'm sorry, but you've reached a dead end. The old ballista. If you could get it working again.
Sorry.
I don't want to die!
Let me help you. Clear your mind.
It's so hard to concentrate.
Think of your loved ones. Picture their faces, and my magic will help you.
I see them. The pain is fading. I can see.
She's gone.
Her last moments were peaceful. I saw to that. The magic that held back the shadows is gone. They'll be upon us before we know it.
Fucking hell, Damien. If I had to fucking get another one here, just because of fucking plot reasons,
The dying Sapiarch was right. That is a ballista. It's not broken, it's just missing a few parts. Look around while I get the rest of it back in working condition.
Range. Oh, that takes care of the ballista parts. Now we head upstairs again to Damien. Victus. Dominus. Ligma. Mutisak.
That should do it. Just need a crank, a rope, and some ballista bolts.
There you go.
Let's blast away out of here.
One repaired ballista. Let's go ahead and...
Now that's how to clear a path. I need one of those.
Curious. From the opening in the ceiling, it appears that we're no longer in Vile's realm.
So that's what they meant when they said the tower was in every realm at the same time.
Up the stairs.
Yes, that must control the gate across the chamber. It appears to require a key, however. Down there. That looks like a likely candidate.
Where did she come from?
Nocturnal started to repair transparent law. Soon none of this will matter.
No, you mustn't do this.
You can't reason with crazy, Lathan. Besides, we've got company.
How observant, Knight.
You know nothing about pain.
A pity. I thought we were the same. No matter. Your quest ends.
Enough! Just hand over the damn key.
She's just trying to slow us down. Meet up at the gate pedestal.
Up the stairs to the gate to pedestal.
Try the key pedestal. She did something to the controls. The gate won't open. We must be nearing the pinnacle of the tower. That's why Nocturnal sent her champion to slow us down.
You think?
Nocturnal's Earl damaged this mechanism beyond repair. Even if we had acquired the key, I'm not sure it would have opened the gate.
You know how we can get through it.
Sapient magic is powerful, but not as powerful as the magic of the Psijic Order. Since we don't have the key, I can try to overcome the damaged mechanism and then follow after you.
How do we do that?
I can operate the mechanism manually from here. Then, once you and Darien are through the gate, I could teleport across and make it to the other side before it snaps back shut.
Oh, alright, if you trust it.
The gate! It's opening! Go on! I can't hold this for very long!
Gate! Nathan, watch out!
I have to stop you here. All of you.
I wondered if you'd actually show yourself instead of just projecting menacing images.
A closed gate won't save them, Lathan.
No, but this will keep you busy for a time.
No!
Where'd they go? Is Lathan gone?
That should keep her busy, for a short time at least.
Why are you glowing?
I was overconfident, I'm afraid. Valsarin always was too sure of my own abilities. I just assumed I'd be able to get back to the protection of the Resolute Anchor before I was unmade. Pity. I would have preferred a more heroic ending.
This is your plan all along.
I had to do something to get rid of Nocturnal's champion. At least for a little while. Beyond that, I really did hope that a moment outside the Anchor's protection wouldn't be fatal. Just something else you can tell Valsarin I was wrong about.
So there's nothing we can do here.
You can stop Nocturnal. I'd really rather not see you and the Knight wind up with this fate. I should be thanking you. You had no reason. Tell her I'm going to go be with our daughter.
Please, come on.
And with that, we just...
Nocturnal's realm. Gotta be nearing the top of this damn thing. Alrighty then. And this is only the second most terrifying weapon here. The second most terrifying thing we have to fight. We have to keep going.
That's far enough. My mistress can't be interrupted. Her work is too important.
Give me the damn Dawnbreaker back.
Come and get it!
My friend, behind my shield!
I don't understand. Why didn't the sword protect me?
Because Dawnbreaker was never intended for you.
Meridia's magic is gone. The blade isn't yours anymore either.
We'll see about that.
Join Meridia in my eternal darkness.
We are not dying like this! That worked. Nocturnal's Earl was wrong. Meridia's power, it's not gone. Her magic remains strong and vibrant. The vessel, the last light of Meridia. It's me.
What do you mean?
I finally understand everything Meridia told me. Then this is even better. You can use the restored Dawnbreaker to save the world. I just won't be around to see it happen.
What you saying?
You've got...
What are you doing?
I'm returning the last of Meridia's power to the blade, so you can stop Nocturnal. I wouldn't do this for anyone else. Thank you for everything.
And now let's go ahead and pimp smack Nocturnal and her bitch.
The tower crystal is almost whole. You're too late, mortal.
Almost being the key operative word.
You are too late. Once the crystal's gone, I shall become Meridia's power won't help you against me. Rise, my champion, and this time, succeed in battle.
Finally, my true purpose! I will not fail you, mother!
Oh, you're gonna fail that bitch. You wanna know why? Because you just pissed off a fucking red-headed southerner.
Your strength is impressive, but transparent law is almost whole. Now, rise again, my champion.
You can't stop me! I only grow stronger as we bathe this world in darkness!
now bend over and suck it!
The Crystal Tower. Its defenses no longer keep me out. Are you
Yep.
here, my friend? You did it. I knew it. Transparent law, it's whole again. I didn't think that was possible, and you stopped Nocturnal. You're back upon Somerset, of course. Listen.
They all sacrifice themselves. Let's go ahead and drop in and let people know what's going on.
As I predicted, your efforts were successful. A slight chance is all probability required. Was that Maria's plan all along? Perhaps, perhaps not. Your perseverance paid off, however. You never gave up, even when the darkness was unbearable.
You lost friends.
Death. It took Nocturnal hundreds of years to put all the pieces of her plan into play. Next,
So what happens next?
every action we take can tip the balance. For now, I must attend to other matters.
I'm afraid we still have work to do. While the Crystal Tower is protected against Daedra, any mortal can now walk right through its gates. We must convince the Sapiarchs to gather allies in order to defend the crystal-like law.
So, how do we convince the Sapiarchs to, well, accept some help?
It will take an influence far stronger than you and I. We've already seen the devastation that's possible. Go and tell Oriandra of my plan. Honestly, I haven't yet had a moment to process all that happened.
Well... Talk to Oriandra.
It's good to see you alive and well. That doesn't sound good. Is there another? I'd almost rather deal with
Mortal
another
wards are
crisis
done.
than try to convince the Sapiarchs. Still, it will be done. I'll even sow the seals in his study, preparing to depart. He never seems to stick around.
Unfortunately, I don't think he'll be sticking around. Largely because being a Dunmer.
Here you are again. I thought such an outcome likely. Time has come for my departure. I've always felt a sense of peace in Artaeum, but also discomfort. A consistent dilemma within me, which seems to have only grown. I'll be glad to get back to the Clockwork City. There's much to do.
Much to do.
While you confronted Nocturnal, I worked within the shadow of your efforts. Negotiations with both Clavicus Vile and Mafala were held, and a compromise was decided upon. The two have agreed to a compact, an end to their direct meddling.
So they won't be making trouble for us directly anymore.
Knowing the nature of Daedra, I doubt that shall be the case. However, any direct interference within Nirn should cease, while the terms are met, of course. As for Nocturnal, it seems she's returned to the shadows.
Do you think she'll strike again?
Perhaps. She likely contemplates her next course of action even now, given such a defeat. It may be centuries before she makes another attempt. Then again, could be days. Such is the chaotic nature of the Daedric princes.
Of course. Well, before you go, Valcerin wanted to see if you were willing to join together a council here, put together over in Alinor, under the Croxy Queen, trying to make certain that the mundane wards get taken care of.
I must decline. Valcerin may see me as an ally, but to Somerset, I am a foreign interloper. An enemy of the state. My participation would not be welcome. The need for my presence has come to an end, and so I must depart.
Well, thank you for all your help, Syl, and best of luck to you in your future endeavors.
So the gears turn once more. Ever changing, yet ever the same. with you always in the center, it seems. I take no pleasure in such distractions from my work. Still, I would not dislike it if we spoke again. Farewell.
Understandable. Bye, Sil. To Eleanor in the royal palace. And now for the greatest enemy of all in Somerset. Altmer politics! To Eleanor. Well, that was actually pretty decent wrap up here, so to speak. Do.
Actually a member of the
How can
Civic
Brigard
Order?
negotiate peace if
Must
stupid
be.
high elves
There
won't
must
talk
be
to him?
something important going on to bring them out of hiding. Finally, you arrived. We were able to gather everyone together. To be honest,
How's the meeting?
not great. Even the proxy queen is hesitant to accept our request.
I'll go inside and get everybody to shut the fucking hell up with the fucking decorum shit.
You can't make such demands. The Sapiarchs are the keepers of the Crystal Tower.
This is about more than the College of Sapiarchs, Lanatil.
If Raz could intervene, perhaps we should hear from our newly arrived friend.
We concur with Razumdar. Let us hear what the adventurer has to say.
Laranel.
The Sapiarchs recognize your bravery on our behalf in Lalandril and within the Crystal Tower, but there is nothing you can say that will alter our thinking on this matter.
Well, without those wards keeping people out, you're gonna need a new way to protect the tower.
So Valcerin claims. If this is true, the college shall institute new measures to protect the tower. That is well within our capabilities. The Sigic Order is responsible for all that has happened. Why should I trust them now?
I don't think this choice matters here. Take a peek to confirm that this is correct.
And that's supposed to convince me that the very leader of the Sapiox recognize your Valsarin claims. If this is true,
Right Master wasn't in control of his actions.
me that the very leader of the Psijic Order was compromised in such a manner. We Sapiox
You know damn well.
protected the tower for centuries without incident. Why should I trust?
Because without the actions of the Psijic Order, the Crystal Tower would have fallen to Nocturnal, bitch.
Be that as it may, the Sapiox will continue to do as we always have. We shall protect the Crystal Tower. Entrusting that responsibility to anyone else is just far too dangerous a risk to take.
Spoken like an alt-right cuntbag, the Sapiox can't protect the Crystal Tower alone.
That's your opinion. You are
No,
the
it is
newcomer.
fact!
I have no reason to believe that you have Somerset's best interests in mind. For all I know, you and the Psijic Order wish to use the Crystal Tower for your own purposes.
And I think that you're a fucking racist Altmer bitch who should be impaled cunt first on the Crystal Law and are making a mistake.
Our friend has proven their mettle time and time again. Raz thinks you should hear about these deeds. Oriandra, admit our guests now, yes?
What are you up to, Razumdar?
I will vouch for this adventurer. While I was blinded by prejudice and hate, their actions saved Shimmerine.
You get at least 3 of these.
You know me. My son rejected the Queen's decree and suffered the consequences. This newcomer saved Relenthil.
Finally, Raz must add his voice to the chorus. No one has served our queen and our island as well as this adventurer, not even Raz.
We have heard enough. We accept that the adventurer is trustworthy. Sapiarch Larnatil, listen to what they have to say.
I apologize for my assumptions. It's clear you've done much good for Somerset and its people. The protection of the Crystal Tower has been the Sapiarch's duty for time immemorial. To change that now feels like we've failed.
Everybody fails. At least once or another. What we need to do, and what is required for me to accept your apology, is to make sure the Crystal Tower is protected into the future so we don't feck up again. With the same manner.
I can't deny the truth of your words. Very well. Henceforth, the Sapiarchs will accept outside aid in order to best protect the Crystal Tower. I'll begin preparations immediately. However, I still refuse to allow the Psijic Order to participate.
As long as you got a plan for protecting the Crystal Tower that doesn't involve you being a racist cunt.
I promise we will work with the Proxy Queen to make sure the Crystal Tower remains safe. I'll begin preparations immediately. We'll even allow the Divine Prosecution and the Mages Guild to participate in these efforts.
Sounds close enough for government work.
Raz is sure there are many more details to work out, but for now, this one just wants a very strong drink.
If you would wait a moment, my friend, I'd like to talk privately. Thank you for helping me win this last battle. While the Psijic Order will not be among those protecting the Crystal Tower, we will continue to observe from afar. And now, it's time for us to depart Somerset.
So you're booking it from Somerset. That wise?
We never meant to take such a direct role in events. We're observers, watchers. We lend a hand, guide fate, but never directly shape it. Besides, I need to return to Artaeum and take up the mantle of Rite Master. At least for a little while.
So the Conclave gave you the job.
On an interim basis until we get beyond this crisis and can make a decision for the future. In the meantime, I want to atone for what the Rite Master and Lathan did. I owe Somerset that much, at least.
So that's it.
You're attuned to Artaeum and have a connection to the Psijic Order now. The portal will always be open for you, and you'll always be welcome on our hidden island.
Thank you.
Razumdar, remove your furry seat from our throne.
After all Raz has done for Queen and country, you would deny him this small comfort?
Why Cousin Irene tolerates you, we'll never understand.
Raz could get used to such a seat. Metaphorically speaking, of course. This one would prefer a throne with far more padding. But enough of such talk. Today we celebrate your victory. From newcomer to savior of Somerset. Quite the feat, yes?
Did you bring them all here?
Raz thought of many different plans once he heard of this meeting. He is glad the first turned out so well. His other plans, well, there is no need to dwell on such unsavory details. This one never doubted you could do it, Fiveclaw.
Thanks, Raz.
Actually, Raz may have doubted you a few times. Or many times. But he apologizes for that. After all,
he mentioned
Raz
reward.
did indeed. Enjoy yourself, my friend. Raz certainly plans to.
Our throne, Razumdar. We would have it back now.
So tense, your majesty. Must be this uncomfortable throne. Perhaps Raz could suggest a most comfortable cushion upon which you could sit.
Such a cushion is much too lumpy for our tastes, Cat. We thank you for the aid you provided to our green and pleasant land. Newcomer.
Raz has much to do after this. Reports to write, missives to send.
My time is precious,
It was hatred that changed my son.
I've had a lot of time to reflect on my act.
Lots of nobles.
So, this book just magically appeared in front of you?
I know what I saw. I was upstairs watching the ceremony, and I turn around for but a moment, and then this book just suddenly appears.
Look, the palace is magically sealed by some of the finest mages in Somerset. There's no way someone just teleported a book in here.
Maybe it's a cursed relic then? I didn't touch it. It's still on the seat upstairs. Maybe we should ask the Sapiarchs to look at it?
we go. And now about a minute and a half in, which is always good. Somebody had a good evening, it looks like. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Next up in the prologue quests, which we'll get to here in just a moment. Disturbingly enough, it's Murkmire, which we can actually probably go through pretty quickly. But we'll be doing that here after a quick break. You might want to take a quick break yourself, because neither blood clots nor moralgia parasitica are your friend. See you in a bit. Right, we are back, and somebody apparently wanted to resurrect me, it seems. Accept, decline, or toggle. Save your thing there, though. Like I said, we have choices here, supposedly. There we go. Yeah, I think we'll do Murkmire here next. Easy enough to do, good filler. So, to where we need to go. Meanwhile, folks, while we wait, the way things are going here, and the way things seem to be making their way through, there we go. Basically, if we can land through this, we shouldn't have too many problems.
Almost joined the Moorborn myself. They seemed like good people doing good work.
Hear ye, card sharps and collectors. Test your wits and courage in a brand new card game, Tales of Tribute.
When I was younger, I wanted to be a mage.
They say anyone
Alrighty then.
But few have real talent.
I wasn't talented. After 3 months of training, I could barely light a candle.
You wouldn't have liked it. The Mages Guild is all dust and rules.
Well, no wonder I'm having a couple of problems trying to locate this. Ebonhurt. Cyrodiilic Collections needs you. Cyrodiilic Collections, the foremost society dedicated to the retrieval, restoration, preservation, and return of Argonian antiquities to their rightful owners in Mark Myers, seeks the best and brightest to join its ranks. If you care about history and seek to correct the mistakes of the past, then Cyrodiilic Collections wants you. Please look for Concordia Mercius and Volko Guard, Davin's Watch, or Dagger Fall. Help us beat the competition and preserve Argonian culture. You should go and talk to Concordia Mercius. And of course it wants you to go all the way back to Gugard. To Vigard! Or Vigard for short. Concordia.
You must be here about the leaflet. I could use the help, as long as you're not afraid of a dastardly scoundrel. Let me start again. I represent Cyrodiilic Collections, a society dedicated to retrieving the lost treasures of Argonians.
What kind of help do you need?
Our society consists of me, my sister, and a few associates. We've been preparing an expedition to return the antiquities we've recovered to Murkmire, deep in the heart of Black Marsh. Unfortunately, our competition has become aggressive.
Of course they've been becoming aggressive here. Said dastardly scoundrel?
One and the same. Margus Darius. He's a black marketeer who cares only about profit. He was a member of our society until he stole our research and disappeared. I need you to infiltrate the nearby Outlaws Refuge and figure out what Margus is up to.
Anybody I should look for?
Talk to a few more connected rapscallions that conduct business down there. I know a few of them by reputation. Look for Grathal, an information broker. Urzashi, an antiquities black marketeer. And Ashundir, a historic treasure smuggler.
Tell me more about Margus.
Margus originally approached us as a friend and benefactor. I honestly thought he wanted to help return the lost Argonian treasures to their rightful owners. He worked with us for a time, but it wasn't long before he revealed his true colors.
I understand. For those of us playing the home game, though, what did he reveal?
Margus wants the antiquities for himself. This competition has taken a
violent turn, brutal Templar,
skill at
spellcasting.
Makes me fearful for my associates. Anyway, I think Margus is especially interested in pre-Duskfall relics.
Duskfall, eh? What's that?
Duskfall refers to the slow decline of the great Zoxlil civilization. Ages ago, the Argonians built pyramids called Zonmirs, and were much more advanced. Most of our research deals with the more dangerous relics of that period.
They're looking for the danger relics.
No, not specifically, but even a hammer can be used for good or ill. Margus seeks one of the pre-Duskfall relics, I'm sure of it. I just need to figure out which one before something terrible occurs. With your help, we can avert a disaster.
Oh, what do they do exactly?
We're historic investigators. We research and seek out antiquities stolen from the Argonian homeland. When we find them, we return them to Black Marsh. Well, that's the plan. We have a few more items to collect before we make our first journey.
You're planning to return every item you find.
Certainly the most important ones. We do need to raise enough gold to finance our operations, though. We'll hold on to a few items to eventually open a museum in Black Marsh. A place where these cultural treasures can be enjoyed by everyone.
Why the focus on Argonian antiquities?
My sister Famia became fascinated with Argonian history during our time at the university. When she returned home, her stories intrigued me, and I became interested in the topic as well. I can't wait to join her in Murkmire.
Murkmire, you say?
As soon as we recover the last of the Argonian antiquities on my list, we'll organize an expedition to that region of Black Marsh. My sister's gone on ahead to set up a base camp and smooth the way with the locals.
So we're just going to be returning the items.
We plan to return most items to their rightful owners. We chose Murkmire, since our research suggests the majority of the items on our list originate there. Finding the rightful owners may require additional expeditions in the area, though.
Why do you need to infiltrate the nearby Outlaws Refuge?
I may be new to the Argonian antiquities trade, but Margus and his cronies know me all too well. I have other agents that need to be supervised and coordinated.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get this on the way here. Functional and aesthetically pleasing. You're gonna get fucking capped one of these days. Veiled Heritance, be warned. It has come to our attention that a group of political activists known as the Veiled Heritance has engaged in thievery and the fencing of stolen goods in this area. While the Shadow Artisans normally welcome kindred spirits, this group's recent anti-Dominion activities have not gone unnoticed by Queen Irene's agents. We suspect that drawing the attention of the eyes of the Queen upon our own operations would be foolish and unnecessarily risky. We therefore request all associates to refrain from any and all dealings with this group. Their business is not welcome in the presence of their operatives or anyone associated with same will not be tolerated. Thank you for your understanding the management.
No, I understand. If you change your mind, I'll be here.
Gretha.
If you're looking for information, then you
Margisterius.
Information is my primary business, and the best kind. One that benefits us both. Allow me to mark a house.
Fire analogy.
1,000 greetings, wait. I prefer merchant. Ah, I know Mark.
The black
Ozashi.
is closed. You don't take a hit. You want to know?
Here's your shirt.
Argar to an old ruin.
Find Zashi's assistant. Or
1,000 greetings, Wayfarer.
we can either let him do this or do.
Well, we both deal in antiquities. He actually approached me recently. As a consultant, you understand. So I'm familiar with Margis's current plans. I am happy to share that information in exchange for a simple favor.
Fuck it. Well, we can basically either A, get a Wamasu egg. We can either get an elegant jacket for Gretha. We can get a Wamasu egg for this fucker. We can find Urzashi's assistant, or we can just skip time.
1,000 greetings. I know.
We can skip time and hit the intimidate button.
Such aggression. There is no need to threaten violence, my friend.
Tell me more about the
It's
cave.
called the Sunless Hollow, and it's located not too far from me.
I hate trespassers.
Out you go.
And Bewan. Alright, Booin' it is. Or Bewan, or however you want to pronounce it. We'll head to Quindaloom and then head westerly.
Paylith, my daughter, where are you?
Head south and then head west. It's a bit of a distance from Quindaloom, but really, it's going to be the easiest and closest way to Shrine. The high vaulted walls of Bewan were originally built in the Marthic area as a shrine to Trinidad. Of course.
Please, this way. Hurry. Kamandar's Journal. There we go.
And now we can get our way out the back door. Somebody else had a good day, it seems. So... Oidan! College Shrine. There we go.
No, I understand. If you change your mind, a little bird told me just one of them. This one.
Let's give Concordia the good news, I guess.
Oh good, you're back. The blood...
Alright, Sunless Hollow. Timothy's and it is. Sunless Hollow, Sunless Hollow, through the backside. Sunless, 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 sunless Hollow. Mm-hmm. Out through here.
That doesn't belong to you. Answer quick. Are you a blackguard, or are you the friend Concordia sent me to assist?
I want a Concordia's. We're covering these for Cyrodiilic collections.
Sounds like you didn't need Gilar's help after all. Oh well, I'm not anxious to fight with these blackguards anyway. I erect the spine of greeting, new friend of Gilar. I am happy to meet you. I have been with Concordia and her sister from the beginning. I left my home in Murkmire to help recover.
I'll see you there, Gilar. Back to Oradan! Bad puppy, no biscuit. Do-do-do. Not really worth it, in my opinion, but let's talk to Concordia.
Sunless Hollow. Let me see an old.
Let's have another talk with this Shundir. Alrighty.
I told you not to deal with Margis Darius.
This is all your fault. Oh, criminal activity always carries a certain...
What happened?
This one has no proof. But I'm sure Marga sent one of his blackguard thugs to silence poor Shundir. I feel it in my tail. Gretha slipped away at the first sign of trouble. And antiquities, you say? Let me have a look. This one is not the expert at the Shundiri. No,
dangerous item.
I will say nothing else. This one prefers to keep her blood inside her body. But these are...
Let's look around for some clues. Bone knife. Blackguard note. Gretha needs a lesson. Urzashi needs a reminder. The Shundir needs a grave. Return to the Chidmaska ruins when the deeds are done. We're close to finding the items I'm looking for and need the blackguards here when the moment finally arrives. MD. Gilar!
There you are. Was the smuggler able to tell you anything about those antiquities you found? Concordia certainly seems to think they might be important. I'm still learning to understand dry skin emotions, but I'm pretty sure she's concerned.
Well, the Shundir got off. I learned that the antiquities are leading Margus to something important.
Concordia mentioned something about the Zalto tablet, an old legend. Reminds me of a story my egg mother used to tell me about a cursed skull. That's a worry for later. Concordia sent me to help you right before she departed.
Where did she go?
Concordia has a camp in Shadowfen outside Stormhold. She went to check on things and do a little more research on the items you recovered. As for us, we need to figure out how to find Margus fast.
Oh yeah. Well, thankfully the murderer dropped a note. Margus is gathering up his blackguards at Chidmaska ruins.
Chidmaska? That's in Shadowfen, and that's a fact. We should hurry if we want...
Let's go. I don't have to tell me twice.
The ruins are up ahead. Well, not the... That seems...
Well, considering he plopped us like right next to a Daedric Dahlman here, I might as well take the... time here to... Dude, I'm cool. Bite.
Entertain me, mortal. Well done. Now, entertain me more. When you destroy the next, this one will have returned.
Bam! Ardrazal ethics con. No. Let's see. Ding.
Finally! You don't know how...
There we go. Chidmaska.
Alright. We need to fuck Gilar's down as much as... Cyrodiil... Well, Cyrodiil... To fame and fortune. Cyrodiil... Well, it is a... Cyrodiil Collections was started... We have a deep and abiding... To fame and fortune. Success garners attention. And attention... Margus Darius was a member of our society who betrayed our... The Blackguards are a deadly gang of thugs.
Dr. Gilar
scares the wind out of my sails. And why didn't I think of that? The Blackguards are sure to harass anyone. Here, you check on the...
Thankfully, this one's pretty close. These two are pretty close. Maybe we'll just need to talk to people in interesting places, is all. Thankfully, they're all roughly in certain places.
You, there. Watch your...
Yes, I'm still here. Where can I go? Well, with your thugs watching me like...
I need to know what you told them.
And why should I tell you anything?
Cyrodiil
I'll tell you what I told their leader. The woodcut they found inside the Nightmare Idol describes a ritual. But all I could... This is just a guess. But I think the ritual unlocked...
Alright, that takes care of... Texadal here is taken care of here. This next one's going to be a bit of a distance here. The closest way shrine is going to be Alton Cormont, but there's going to be one closer eventually. But we'll have to transport to Alton Cormont for now. Percolating Mire Way Shrine, and then Percolating Mire proper. Sunscale Strand.
Please.
Taxodal.
I've told you everything.
I'm not one of the new.
You're not. Oh no. If they see you talking to me, all the more reason for me to run.
There's something you can tell me.
A woodcut that contained ancient Argonian symbols. I could read. I appreciate the compensation. Now listen.
North to Zill.
The meditation cylinders are hidden.
Percolating Mire, eh? And there we go to, I believe it is, not Lomoth. Oh, Hissmere, there we go. Head to the Way Shrine at Hissmere. The third one's pretty easy to get. Hissmere proper.
If you're another one of those blackguards, and that's the way to pronounce it, not blackguards like that thug insisted it was, then my answer is the same. I've deciphered as much of the woodcut as I can.
Not one of them.
Courageous of you. Few willingly oppose the blackguards. Well,
how's he gonna do it yet?
The ritual exactly as the woodcut described it. I warned him it was dangerous. One misstep and look, I have a family. If the blackguards even suspect,
you could help.
I heard the blackguards talking. They mentioned they're preparing an expedition to retrieve.
Head back to Stormhold and let Gilar know. Gilar!
Life here is so very different from the way things work in Murkmire. I never realized how many Argonians have such a terrible existence. And now the blackguards are just making things worse. Were you able to talk to the Argonians I suggested?
Yep, they're forcing to decipher a woodcut Magnus found inside the Nightmare Idol.
The Argonians I talked to said the same thing. Apparently, the woodcut describes some sort of ritual that will allow Margit.
You gotta get to Nordzel.
Interesting. Very interesting. Those words mean the forbidden place in the language of Murkmire. I also learned that the blackguards are preparing to launch an expedition to find this island. We need to find that ship. One.
Alrighty then. We go here. Gandarin Ruins. Gandarin was supposedly built by an alien sorcerer who worshipped Hermaeus Mora. So that's always an interesting, fun little tidbit.
Not there. Like it was scraped out with some kind of tool. Magic of some kind, it must be.
There we go. Now we got that situated and dealt with. Excuse me. Oh, right. And it is. That's one piece. And now we'll grab the other right around here. Do 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 do.
No. No freedom for them. These fetchers will suffer for killing my men.
Screw it. We tried. We definitely tried. And now we can go back over here.
Gilar brought me up to speed. Let me take a...
All right.
That makes the...
Of course, we gotta fucking move it over there. How about let me fucking get a swing in? You are welcome, whores! There we go.
Good, you're here. It looks like no.
All right.
Don't hurt me.
Can you take it? There we go. Literally means forbidden place.
So this is Nordzel, the Forbidden Island. We need to find Margus and the Blackguards. That's an Argonian reliquary. It must have contained one of the cylinders for the ritual.
Number 1 instructions. Look for the sites indicated on the map. The stone coffin must be buried in that immediate vicinity. Locate it. Carefully break the seal. Make sure at least one of your number remains a good distance away when you open. Just one of you to get the reliquary out. He's definitely now treating his employees like...
Another Argonian reliquary. From the looks of it, it was dug up fairly recently.
Instructions 2. When you unearth the Argonian reliquaries from specified locations, carefully remove the meditation cylinders and bring them to me at the Zanmir. Can you hear your question now? It's a meditation cylinder. Each of the 4 coffins should contain a stone covered with Argonian carvings. Do not drag them, do not break them. Your worthless lives depend on bringing 4 intact cylinders. Do not fail me. Indeed.
That's a bog blight. Please be careful, my friend.
A Curse of Belakar from Legends of Black Marsh by Sil Rothrill. In the distant past, when the Argonians built silver-wearing tower stone Zanmirs and cultivated a more advanced society, one among them rose to prominence as sorcerer great known called himself Belakar. And he was both admired and feared for the arcane energy he wielded, according to the stories told by the elders. Belakar was a trusted advisor to the Saxhleel elders, the leaders, using his magic for the good of the country. For the people of Murkmire, however, when his beloved mate succumbed to a terrible wasting disease, Belakar secluded himself to search for an alchemical cure or spell that would reverse the illness. After exhausting every possibility that utilized conventional magic, Belakar turned to the darker aspects of the arcane arts, including found necromancy, although sorcerers unable to use dark arts to reanimate his mate's corporeal form, and his beloved companion remained aside as a mindless zombie. The Argonians saw this as an abomination and pled with Belakar to let him in peace. The sorcerers ignored them, took control of the Zanmirs, using him as a lab. He became known as the Mad Sorcerer. Basically left him contained until some of his homework decided to break out of the Zanmir and ravage the region. So the elders finally took action, sent a band of warriors to confront Belakar and put an end to the rituals. Zanmir defended, however, and the siege began, lasted 33 days and nights. Many Saxhleel warriors spelled the dark spells of Belakar, only to rise the undead react. Merkmire warriors never faltered ever and called upon the mages of their own to assault the Zanmir. It was long and costly. As the tide turned, the bad sorcerer realized that he was about to fall. He conducted one last ritual to propel his considerable power inward, turning his remains into an artifact. The ritual consumed his body, leaving nothing behind but his skull, which had become solid gold in addition to the power and possibly his sentience. The skull was imbued with a terrible curse. If unleashed, the curse would destroy Merkmire, giving Bielakar retribution, but various indignities he believed were heaped upon them. To protect themselves, the Merkmire elders took the golden skull of Bielakar and left it away in Zanmir and the Forbidden Island. The legend of the mad sorcerer and the third of the curse remains to this day. Oh, fuck you.
Another Argonian reliquary. Margus may have enough cylinders to conduct the ritual now.
Not quite yet. Blackguard Instructions 3. I shall eagerly await your return at the ancient Zanmir. Gather the 4 meditation cylinders and bring them here. Bring them to me there. Remember, these Argonian antiquities are crucial to the ritual I need to perform. When I begin the ritual, make sure that all the blackguards remain outside the chamber. Any distraction can disrupt the ritual and cause the curse to be prematurely released from Bielakar's relic, and that would be bad.
A Zanmir! That's the perfect place for Margus to perform his ritual. We should enter the Zanmir and stop Margus before he
Don't have to tell me twice.
Quick, quick! Margus has started the ritual! You need to stop that ritual, and that's a fact!
Alright, Natrasmack.
Bielakar, hear my words. Give me your power. Hear my words and reveal your hiding place.
And now for the big reveal, folks.
Disengage the cylinders! That should stop the ritual! Killing those monsters grants access to the ritual cylinder. Each cylinder you disengage stops another part of the ritual. I think. That did it! One more cylinder and the rest of the energy should dissipate. That chamber, there it is. Deal with the Guardian and grab the skull.
And now we make our way back to Concordia. And that should actually wrap things up. And now it's just a matter of punching through Murkmire as best as we can.
What's going on? Do you want me to take...
Go on, go on.
What's going on?
Ready to
After
return.
I pilot the ship back to Shadowfen, I think I'll set sail.
Sea Slode. Now we head back to Concordia Mercius.
Welcome back, my friend. That's unfortunate. But the Argonians warned us that the ritual was dangerous. Well, I think we'd know if Bilakar's curse had been unleashed. At the very least, my sister Famia would have sent word. I'm sure she'd notice if Murkmire was destroyed around her. Did you get to see the skull? Good job, my friend. I'll send the skull to my sister in Murkmire. She'll make sure it's safe.
I just don't understand. Who wouldn't want to join such a great expedition? Oh, good, good. I hoped the tasks are many and the work.
Slept straight through the night. Feels like the first time in forever.
Make sure you don't sleep away another morning, or you'll be short a job.
Of course.
We don't get a lot of...
Alright. Pop that over there.
This one keeps your sleek as...
And let's go ahead and deposit our winnings here into the bank.
Only a fool refuses.
And then we do Gilladil next.
You've got rubbish?
$23, $24, $25, $26. Ruby Ash. Deconstruct 34.
Oh, the clitter-clatter of unwanted...
Nasty business in Stormhold. You must enjoy having the ear of the vice cannons.
This is taking forever.
I agree. Captain One-Eye doesn't confine her practitioners to Salt and Cormont. She's also an excellent terms with the crooked merchants based in the Barsepic ruins beneath Stormhold.
No, I understand. If you change your mind, I'll be here.
More
Move
than.
all this in a week if I need.
Sell those two. Launder that one.
A secure vault.
Yeah. Fireball, confident heart.
You, over here.
Now that we got that situated and taken care of, we should be actually at a good stopping point. Yay! Etc. People say the combat's dull. the friend I told you about who calls. Yeah. I have one of the people I know who occasionally pop in on streams whenever they got time or whatnot. Does call ESO's combat dull. And just to make certain here, for starters, Proglar.
Up his mead cask in a while. Wonder what's wrong.
You hadn't heard? The Dominion killed him at Tenma Walk. Pretty serious stuff.
Who else is going to drink this swill?
Mm-hmm. Let's go ahead and World Ledger Domain. Well, I do know what I need to get done here at least. This should get me another 10% bonus on the thing there. And now for something completely different. Shit to do here. Dual wheel. Alrighty then, scattershot. Endless hail. Sun Shield 1 is still there.
I am cursed by Sithis.
Armor, medium heavy. That should help out a fair bit. On that regard, heavy armor is fully upgraded. Now we got those here. These troves. There we go. And that should get me through a nice good bit of a break here. And with that, go ahead and do a log out, and then we'll log in to the main so we can at least get some dailies done. As far as our quests are concerned, much better. So, there are some things I'm definitely wanting to get redone here, though. June is when I plan on finishing this shit up here, though. Namely because I do want to get a few things redone here as far as the backgrounding is concerned. There we go, much better.
The first round of the Tales of Tribute tournament is about to begin.
Oh, right! I keep forgetting. I kind of transported myself Daggerfall last time. Reason being, I have no idea. Probably something to do involving, some shit or another. In any case, let's head to Leoween. Do. Next one, you have more than enough mats here. This, we add in this here, so that's going to do. Boop. Boop. Inert. Inert. Stan. Inert. There we go, and now it's just a matter of that. Alrighty then, now let's get rid of all this extra craft here that is sellable.
I served my time.
Leather and blacksmithing. Clothing and blacksmithing seems were the ones that... Those, and then... Just to make certain though... Always helps to check. Deconstruct this platinum ring, ounces, and XP. Then next, just to make certain about the mats. And alrighty then. And with that, that just leaves me to say here, of course, I do hope y'all take care of yourselves out there, folks. We'll be streaming again tomorrow. Good lord, tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Or sorry, 8 o'clock Central Time. Sorry, brain. But yeah, 8 o'clock tomorrow. We'll be doing Murkmire here next. So keep your eyes, ears, and or ear holes and or slits together and paying attention here at Biaf Republic on all your major mainstream social media and video streaming services. But until we see each other again, peace out, folks. Be seeing you when I see you. And with that situated here, let's go ahead and figure out who's gonna be we're gonna be pulling into in just a moment. Let's see. Spoil this for anybody. You know, we haven't really stopped by Miss Radcore here in a while. Let's see if we will be raiding in over here. Yes! Jackpot! Pull in right there, and we will be jumping in 3, 2, 1. Ding dong!